So with Bonk leaving, um, he has said that the group was bought by outsiders. We just want to talk about that for a second. Um, Essentially, it started pretty much when we came in. Um, SFX had told us he didn't want to. Um, he wanted to focus on his real life things. Um, he was the one who initially um, told us that he wanted us to he wanted us to call us his cousins because he didn't want the community to think about to think that he just sold the group. We are genuinely trying to do our best to try and help the group, to try and you know push it further and keep activity up. Obviously, it's becoming a bit more of a challenge now, especially with the resignation of Striker as well. We'll be putting out an announcement about what happened, um, just to give a bit more of a clear explanation of what's actually going on. But in short, um, SFX approached us about selling the group. So the we will talk about who will get the new positions, the Sergeant Major and CIC. They won't be anyone that we've brought in, anyone from the Bureau, it won't be any of them. It'll be someone from the regular command. So, yeah, there isn't too much else to say about that. But again, yeah, he originally wanted he wanted us to call his cousins. Um, we we didn't buy this group out of greed, wanting to earn profit from it. It's a really large group, and we are trying our best to try and provide a lot in terms of um, funding in trying to create incentives for members of the group. So this means we want to try and provide more Robux prizes. We wanted to try and provide Nitro prizes. We want to try and create more game nights and such. Um, I want to alleviate any concerns like we've done previously. Um, we we are still dedicated to ensuring that the group is able to continue to run. And a lot of people earlier had concerns that we were turning into like a British army or some US army, anything other than Filipino army. We are going to stay as we are now. We're not going to change what our group is. We're not going to remove anyone from their positions. Um, and we're not intending to bring more outsiders anymore. So we want to continue to work with all of you to try and um, keep, keep the group running and functional. And so, if you are still interested in helping us out, especially if you're in the command, then you'll probably receive a DM in the next half an hour or so. Yeah, my DMs are completely open. You don't need to send me a friend request or anything. Um, so if you do have a question or concern you want to talk about, then my DMs are completely open. Just send me a message. But yeah, we'll send a full statement out, an announcement about what's actually going on. So for the like we were saying earlier, for the next CIC, it's undecided yet. Uh, we weren't actually told he was going to resign. We found out at the time everyone else did. So, uh, things are going to be a bit hectic for a little while. But yeah, so it should be all right. We'll figure
Chet,
it out.
can I speak for some while?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. Greetings everyone. And thank you for being here in this voice channel. And I know what's happening is as surprising as it is for us as well. And so if I want to elaborate more about what has just happened, so the group was sold to us. If we have to be factual, um, the group was sold by Venom SFX. He had been looking into this since the start, uh, and it was his idea to call us his cousins that we agreed to. Um, but it was actually proposed by SFX himself, and he has also deleted his Discord account now, and there's no way you can contact SFX now. And about today's resignation, uh, um, we were not aware about it, and uh, but the truth had to be brought to you by any means. It was going to be done later or now. Anyhow, there would be a full document that will explain everything that has happened. So yeah, um, it will consist of a lot of explanation regarding everything, and they will no not we will not get any member out of the TFA. As to choose as to we will have to choose who is going to be the CIC. Someone from TFA will be elected who will not be a part of the administration bureau. Um, yeah, that's about it. Uh,
Uh, uh,
Yeah, we'll start unmuting people now. And yeah, thanks.
Also, for those who are wondering if TFA will change or what will happen, TFA is TFA, will be TFA, and it will remain as TFA. And um, as per to the for the general headquarters and above, we just want to say that we need your support at this hectic time, and it is heavily requested that
uh,
you
uh,
don't resign, and you continue to support the army, and uh, just treat it as a family. That's all from my side.
Just for the people who um had bought Robux off of Venom um through Gcash or something like that, just send me a DM and I'll try and get that sorted for you.
I have a question.
Yeah, go for it.
So as you said, TFA will stay as TFA, so it won't change to any other specific countries like British, American, or Australian
Uh,
forces. Am I correct?
yeah, we're not changing to any other country. We're still Filipino Army, and that's not
All
gonna
right,
change
all
ever.
right. Thanks.
All the ranks and the people holding those ranks, they will also remain the same until and unless they themselves decide to resign. But the current people, current HQ will be promoted a rank above as to how we have to fill the positions that have been put on vacant. Um, we will continue to serve the TFA as it is as it was done since the start of this group, and no one else would be brought
Uy,
in.
Burat, ingay mo.
No one else would be brought in, and yeah, that's about it.
Excuse me, may I ask a question po?
Wait, did you say you had a question? Sorry.
May I ask po if the may I ask for information na yung pwede for public consumption about the happenings po that led to the resignation of ex-Commander-in-Chief Hadrian, sir.
Wait, sorry, could you maybe send that in my DMs? That question? My bloody headphones were kind of cutting out.
Understood, sir. I'll just message it.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, 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 oh. Go faster, 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 daddy. Ay, tangina nyo. Like,
Ingay
You
nyo.
you know I'm recording, right? You
oh,
know I'm
oh,
recording, right?
oh,
Whoever
oh,
that guy is.
Yes,
oh,
yes.
oh,
Recording,
Yes,
right?
he is.
Corporal
Phantom.
Phantom Jr. Kumayos kayo po.
Jesus.
oh, oh, oh.
Guys, I think
Yung
we should
nangyayari
ban him.
here
I
sa ayos pa kami.
I think we should ban him.
Move this to a podcast. Di makakasalita yung tao.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's move to
Oo
podcast.
nga
Let's
kung
move
di
to
naman, di
announcements.
naman kung okay
Uh,
kayo.
guys, move to podcast hall.
Alright. So just to reiterate, there'll be an announcement just going over things we talked about before, so if you maybe missed something, you'll be able to see it now. Um, yep, so again, for the current CIC, or for who will be the next one, we still need to work that out among ourselves. But we'll let you guys know soon.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. So,
An official announcement would be made um, that will inform everybody about what caused this and what had happened. Uh, if anybody has any questions, he can just raise his hand, and we'll allow him to the uh, stage.
just to say one more time, if anyone had sent money to get Robux from Venom, like through Gcash or like PayPal or something like that, just send me a DM, and I'll try and get that sorted for you as soon as I can.
You had a
Okay.
question? Yeah.
As said, you're actually the cousins. You're like, I don't know, like Sir SFX told you to say so, to agree, or were you actual cousins?
So,
Uh,
SFX, when he was selling the group to us, he didn't want to just outright say the group was being sold, and so he asked us to call ourselves his cousin, and he did the same as well.
So
So
basically,
we're
he
not
sugarcoated it,
sorry.
kind. He sugarcoated it like that, kind of like that.
He was the one who asked us
Mm-hmm.
to call ourselves cousins, but we're not.
All right. Mm. All right. That's the only thing I need to ask.
if anybody else would like to ask something or clarify his or her doubt, please just raise your hand. You can come on the stage and speak. You can also type in your questions in the chat room if you are not comfortable to speak. How are you guys going to manage this army? Uh, okay. Um, well, we clearly require your support and and as equal to our support. I guess it's not only us who will run this army, but um, this whole army depends upon you, each one of you, and your support is equally important. Um, so that's basically it. We will continue to run this army as it is being ran. There'll be no changes, and yeah. Okay, if I want to explain SFX situation, well, as you may all know, SFX before selling the group, he had been very busy. Um, he is a nursing staff in Philippines, and he himself could not get time to give this group, but he really respects you all. He respects your involvement with this group, your support, uh, and he really appreciate when the last time I talked to SFX, he really appreciated the community. New map and the old devs. Okay. Well, what we observed was that we had like around 15 or 20 devs, the developers who actually half of them were inactive, so we had to remove half of them. But we have decided to keep about 2 to 3 developers uh, from the uh, from the previous the command. Um, yeah, and about the new map. About the new map, you'll get the pics and all in the development channel. Okay, in this current situation, nothing will happen to your ranks, to your divisions, to your any other thing that is related with TFA. It will remain as it is, and we will continue to serve TFA as SFX did. Uh, Also, one thing I'd like to emphasize on, Hadrian mentioned us as outsiders, us as dictators. I just want to clarify that we hold no grudge against Hadrian. Um, and it was actually very mature of him to not make a fuss about it. And but the thing is that um, because he did not get to spend time with us, I don't think he is uh, entitled to describe us how we are before actually working with us. But I think he was quite wrong about some stuff. Um, we plan to run TFA just like SFX did, just like Hadrian did. I'm talking about your CIC, your ex CIC bonk. Uh, right. Yeah. Uh, so. hmm, Um, Also, I know it hit hard about the about SFX selling the group and not informing much and much. So uh, yes, Rian is a legend. He worked hard along SFX, and we really respect his work. Yeah, yeah. Okay. First of all, our first step that would be to retain the members that we have today and not let them just leave, because this current situation is very hectic, and we can understand that what's going on is a lot controversial and whatnot. I think about the future plans, we will make a document about it, and we will upload it sooner. Um, and but we are here. What I personally promised to SFX was that we will continue to run the legacy of this group and maintain it, like SFX did. He has reached 500,000 members, which is a huge milestone. Um, yes, it would have been better if we would have come to you with the truth, but then again, it was SFX idea who wanted to do it in such manner, and uh, eh, and basically because he of course had more idea about his community, so So we followed what he said. Um, hmm, hmm. So if we were to no, of course not. Why? I don't think I that does not make any sense because uh, when we took over TFA, our main goal was to provide the community a more fair and non-corrupt environment. That was our aim. But I think many of you and the HQ was not aware about how we were going to run this group, and things ended up happening in such way. And yes, the I can promise you right now, the group will always be democratic and nothing will change. The group will remain the same. It will run like it was running, and I can assure you that I can assure it right now. What we just want from you guys is your support. We it's TFF will be nothing without you guys. Tracking corrupt officers is not a big deal, and I think uh, I think that can be easily managed. It's nothing to be talked about. Look, guys, I can promise to keep the current. Okay, okay, about this, that's actually a good point. So, look, my promise, I can promise you right now, but it will only affect when I keep up to the promise, which I will. And about selling this group, we do not intend or have any intentions to sell this group. Um, for a reason, we bought it, and we have gotten many offers till now to resell it. But no, we have denied all of them. We want to actually each one of us in the HQ have or had or have or had experience in Philippine groups like many of them. So I think we need your trust to we particularly need your trust to run this group. And about the activity, I can only guarantee it if I get your support, because your support is all we lie upon. SFX and Hadrian were two very good guys. Even if I have to explain more, actually each one of you are amazing, because you guys are the one who have made this army stand to about a milestone of 500,000 members. You guys are the reason this army is still progressing, and I think it is important to list this to all of you. And I think we all can agree upon that this was a right decision to let the truth out today, um, and let it not be carried. Okay, corrupt environment in TFA. Okay, the corrupt environment. I meant that in case there was to be a corrupt environment that had been created, We are going to sort it out immediately at that point. Um, and we'll be emphasizing more on a non-corrupt and a free user-friendly environment. Um, yeah, that's what I was talking about. Okay, also about administration is Filipino or not. Okay, so you see, I think I think we kind of need your trust in this. We will prove ourselves true in front of you, each one of you, and you guys will be the ones who can judge us. But we will. Uh, uh, I think you need to give us some time to uh, prove ourselves. And anyhow, or any rank below the CIC or even the CIC, they all will be Filipinos, and none of them will be brought from outside the army. In case I um, fail to follow any of my promises, I will hand over my resignation to the administration. Also, who will be the new commander in chief? Okay, so as per the chain of command, the CGPA should be, or actually the SND should be promoted to the rank of CIC. So we will follow up to that, and we'll make sure that occurs, or something, yeah, something like it. If in case SND, the respectful SND, disagrees to holding the rank, but we will have to jump down and possibly promote the CGPA or something. Yes, I can understand. I can understand that it is hard to trust us even after we lied to you at the first place. But I cannot ask anyone here for anything else other than just trusting us for once. Uh, well, uh, well, even after we actually, if I want to tell you, well, the idea of having of naming us as cousins, or actually, only Jetev was to be called as the cousin, and that too because SFX wanted it. We were all here to tell you the truth at the first place. We were here to tell you that yeah, the group has been sold, and but everything will remain the same. But it was SFX who prevented it. Uh, I can understand there might be people who are mocking us. That's okay. That's natural. That's something which we should adapt to. That's something we should adjust to, because we have kind of made this hassle all around.
We understand that, obviously with what's going on, it's some people are, you know, justifiably upset. And we're not saying there's no reason to not be upset. Um, Especially, if you can say what you want, just keep it respectful. Because if you're just being rude for just for the sake of it, it's not helping anyone. Um, at this point, we want to try and continue to help the group, but you know, we need cooperation from everyone in all corners of the groups if we do want to try and keep TFA running. We understand that it will take time to try and get your trust back, because obviously that was something that was betrayed. Um, we wanted to try and respect Venom's wishes, but unfortunately, that's led to this current situation. Um, even though what's going on now is a bit confusing for everyone, you know, we'll we'll do our best to get through it. We just gotta try and keep together.
We can understand the hate or any ill feeling you guys have towards us today. But I will only ask you guys to just cooperate with us for at least a month, and you guys will be the ones who will decide if you would like to stay or not. We need time. We need particular time. We need a set. We need set of days to prove ourselves right. And uh, I wish. I just hope you guys come together and lead TFA. We are always here just for you, and it does not matter if today the CIC is not with us or SFX is not with us, but we as his um, kind of his uh, passed on generation kind of thing. Yeah, so we guys are here for you, and we will make sure to fulfill your needs.
Also, just for the people who are worried about us bringing in people who aren't in TFA and putting them in, like replacing CIC for them, it's not gonna happen. The positions that are going to be filled are from people who are in TFA. So the people who are getting promoted will be people you already know. It's not someone that we're putting into it. So yeah. Um, Also, we're seeing a lot of dramas around Cronus. Um, we aren't affiliated with him. He um he's just kind of come up again recently. So it's um
Okay, guys, I'll continue off here, Jet. I
yeah,
just
go
want
ahead.
to let them know the truth. Okay. Well, guys, the truth regarding Cronus is that no, he's not becoming any high rank or anything in TFA. He will remain as his rank of private, but his only wish was just to have access to the TFA community, to just see how his old group, his how he made this group into such a big a project. He just wants to have that feeling. He just wants to see how it's running. So that's all he's here for, and he will only be restricted to just chat in the chat room. That's all. But I think we all should understand that that guy has worked for many years on this group. Uh, yes, I understand that people have lost trust in him, but I think we should adjust to our surroundings. Even though he's not becoming any high rank or any chief rank. Nothing. He is just gonna be a enlisted. That's all. That's all.
An announcement has been put up just summarizing everything we've covered here.
All right. I think I'll just entertain some last questions, then I have to go. I have a class actually. Will uh will once the HQ is set up, or once we get in contact with each one of the HQ, we will talk with the with the HQ, and if in case we need, we might bring back the previous retired HQ, those who played a huge role in the making of TFA. And uh, but this does not mean that we'll bring back Cronus. Don't worry, this does not mean we'll bring back Cronus. um Other people who have played an important role, uh, we'll surely bring them back in case we need to. And we request you to just look at the announcement channel, because yeah, it summarizes everything that has happened today for those who were not able to be in this. Yeah. Uh, we'll settle down TFA in couple of days. Everything will be back to normal. And um, about the people, you don't have to worry about them. In case we have to bring some people back, we'll ask the current HQ for recommendations, and those respectful people would be only brought back. And regarding the U family, no, n- no new member from the U family is being hired. Whosoever is here right now will remain, and none of the new people would be hired except then only TFA members. We will emphasize on hiring only Filipino people as well. Also, I request if we don't talk about the purchase of the group uh, in the chat room, and I think, yeah. Okay, I'll be leaving the stage now. I just want your support, your support, and that's the only way how we can run TFA. In case, I mean, what we all can just expect from your side is just the support we are looking for, because without your support, this legacy is not going to continue any further. If you guys will plan to do mass resignations or something, then then I cannot assure you for I cannot assure you with the progress of TFA. I think yeah. Yes, and yes, today at being at this point, at this stage, I just want to thank Venom SFX and Bonk for bringing this army to where it stands today, for helping us continue this legacy, for everything that this community has achieved. And also a big thank you to all those people who were a part of this community from the start. Uh, no, if I have to be honest, no, I do not know people, but I will surely ask the current HQ, and I will coordinate with the HQ. So that's how we'll get in touch with the people. Okay, I have to run now. Thank you a lot, TFA, and I'm handing the stage over to Jet. Yeah. Okay. Thank you guys. Have a good day. I'll see you soon.
Cool. So, well, I'll stay around for a bit more just to see if people have extra questions. But, yeah, so again, the main takeaway is just that we're not trying to change anything majorly in the group. No, we don't want to remove anyone. We're not going to be adding anyone. But we will actively work with members in the headquarters to try and, you know, to try and push this group further. I can't really speak on what he meant about the people from the very beginning, unfortunately. But yeah. Old branches such as Marine, Navy, and Air Force. It's not something that's planned currently, so it's not something we can really speak on right now.